It's a Primal Shard 2X for Mythical Champions. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? We're about to pull a heck of a lot of rare champions out of these Primal Shards. I got 151. Now, last time we did a 2X Primal Shard opening, your boy got really, really lucky. I got Lazarius. I got my hands on Siegfried, and I got my hands on Androck. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for not one, not two, not three, four, five, six, seven, but $800 plus worth of Primal Shards in today's video? That's right, it only comes around a few times a year. Hopefully a few times a year. I can't do these every other week, man. My top 3 most wanted today, ladies and gentlemen, are, in no particular order, I'll be happy with any of these champions. I'll be thrilled, is gonna be my man Nice the Shadow Thief. I have a 6-star soul just waiting for this dude, which means I'm never gonna pull him, right? Number 2 most wanted is Theodosia the Disgraced. And my number 3 most wanted champion is Joan of Arc. Joan, the Luminant, who has, I think, the second best character design in all of Raid Shadow Legends on this alternate form. It's beautiful. First best, for my money, by the way, is Siegfried's alternate form. This looks insane. If I'm wrong, you tell me who's your number 1 aesthetically, visually, mythical, or any champion for that matter in the game. So my charity today is going to be a selfish charity because it's a big one. We got all the mythicals for every mythical that we pull, and we're going to pull at least 8 in today's video. For those of you who don't know, my brother Sean passed away almost 10 years ago now. He was autistic, and it's always been a huge, huge cause that's been important to me when he was alive, and obviously after he's passed away. You know, I love to give back to folks out there. If you know anybody in your family, you have any friends, or your life has been touched in any way by anybody with autism, or anybody with any intellectual developmental disability out there, you know that they need a lot of help. And in today's world right now, it feels like that help is, and that empathy, that understanding, that willingness to step up to the plate and help others who need it, I feel like it's lacking in the world right now. It's lacking. So we're going to give to the Arc for every mythical $100. The Arc does amazing work connecting family and individuals with autism and other developmental intellectual disabilities with the resources that they can use that can desperately benefit them and their families' lives. So again, if you have kids out there, please encourage them. If they have kids with developmental or intellectual disabilities with them at school, I always tell my son this, please encourage them to go out of their way to be kind. I think that's the biggest thing they can do, is be inclusive and be kind and be patient with those individuals. Let's get into it. 151 Primal Shards, baby. It all comes down to this. Boom. Here we go. Let's start it with a banger. Let's just get Nice right out of the way. What do you say? Temptress, Urticata, Vrask. Vrask used to be the shiz when I started this game. Everybody wanted the most elite healer in Raid Shadow Legends. Still not a bad little healer. All he needs to do is, land a critical hit, and he heals, right? Based on his HP. Anyway, Templar, Pan the Bowhorn. I love Pan. UDK! Oh, I've got a little UDK. I've got a little Death Knight action right now on my attire, actually. But UDK, sure, we'll take him. Why not? We'll empower him and make him even more of a nuisance inside the arena. Pan, though, he is just, if you don't know, he's such a beast of a damage dealer, man. He's maybe not quite Dirindil level, but he's really good. Maybe Sir Artemage, Pan the Bowhorn, and Dirindil. Those are the best 3 epic nukers, certainly Force Affinity, at least in my opinion. All right, Rain Beast, Baltus, Droglord, Basilisk, Quagrin the Crowned. It's a who's who of mediocre epic champions, ladies and gentlemen. We got Spirit Host, Hound Spawn, Weaver Beam, Crimson Slayer, and Ingid Twiststaff. I like Ingid. Nice little champion there. Not the best. Rare, but, you know, not bad. Old Gruckus, my man, Life Taker, Skullsworn, Urticata again, Cornelia, okay. Assassin, it's cool. We're getting all the blues out of the way with all the mediocre epics in one shebang. I like that. Candleguard, for my money, is one of the best, if not the best, attack-based rare nuker in the game. Really, really strong and underrated in Siege and rare-only Siege. That's about it. Well, she has 2 AoEs, so maybe in a stun set in secret rooms or something like that too. Red Cloak Taneko. I hate to keep talking about blues here, ladies and gentlemen. But what can I say? They shouldn't even be coming out of these Primal Shards, but we're going to work with the hand that we've been dealt here. Red Cloak Taneko. There's only 2 champions out of any rares talking about rare Siege. I actually released a rare best rares in 2026 video, and I included a whole section on the best rares for Clan Siege, because I think it's a really, especially if you don't have all these mythicals and whatever on your account, you can actually make a really seriously hard to beat team if you know about these rares like Red Cloak. She's a Shadowkin rare. Removes 1 buff from each enemy. Right there. This is one of 2 rare abilities that can remove Stone Skin on 100% AoE. So you got to know about those, because if you're running a rare team in Siege, everybody's going to be in Stone Skin. So you need to remove that to have a fighting chance. Let me make some room and I'll come right back. All right, good old +3 UDK. That's all I've got to show for all these Primal Shards so far, ladies and gentlemen. UDK. I will say this, a little teaser, what we call in the industry, no big deal, is I'm actually going to save 5 Primal Shards at the very end of this video, because tomorrow's video, we're going to do one of those building a random teams through with whoever we pull from Primal Shards. Should be a lot of fun. So either tomorrow or the day after. So stay tuned for that if you'd like. We're going to remember to save 5 if I can remember to do so, if I'm not raging too badly at the end. But in case you missed my hypocrite video, I did promise that every shard opening video, we're not going to re-up anymore, because that's how they really get you in this game. That's how they get people to spend more than they're comfortable spending in these games, or to spend it all is just one more batch of 10 or 20 or whatever. So I'm going to say how much I spend in this video. I think I've spent $750 on these Primal Shards. So I want to be transparent about how much these cost, but I want to pledge to you guys that no more re-ups in these videos. Longsword Turox, Crimson Helm, Crimson Slayer, the whole Crimson family. Gather around, everybody. It's the Crimsons. And then we got the Crimsons. Do 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 do. Okay, sorry. Life Taker, Hex Weaver, Crudgeler, Pounder, Chancellor. Yeah, look at the way Pounder is creepy staring at Chancellor Yasmin. Back off, Pounder! Man, it's in the name. Aothar, Umatogi, Marquez. All right, come on, man. Where's the mythicals? I've seen all these freaking stupid YouTube thumbs. I love you guys. I'm just joking. I got so lucky. Blah, 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 blah. Where's my luck? Walking Toondrang. I actually really love Walking Toondrang. Really love that dude. Really think he's incredibly underrated. An AoE burn that can't be resisted, a burn activation that can't be resisted, and an insanely good heal as well. HP all battles on his aura. I mean, this guy, he's the real deal. Like, he's not the most elite champion in the game, but the irresistible burn 3-turn cooldown with the activation and that great heal. I mean, just a really, really nice champion right there. All right, here we go. Marquez, we got what? UDK and Walking Toondrang. Like, how about one mythical? It's in a 2x or a half X? Sanguine Maria. Sanguine Maria. Whew. All right, I actually have a cold right now, so, you know, I'm even worse than I normally am. Sanguine Maria, I actually really, really like, you know? She's like a Force Affinity Rhodos, but not quite, you know? You need to actually have your calculator ready when you play Sanguine Maria, especially in live arena. There's a million things to think about, but you're like, wait a second, is this the number of buffs divisible by 3 on a term, protracted to the square root of 4? Yes, I can get a nuke! You know, like, that's the only downside on Sanguine Maria. Other than that, she's great, but you gotta be Johnny on the spot with those turn counts and buff counts and everything like that. Let me make room for the last time. Golly, 100 with nothing. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go. The final countdown. Ooh, that was really. Here we go. All right. Who we got, man? Grave Chill Killer, Ghostface Killer, Skoramus, Anchorite, Rain Beast, Flyja. Come on, I'm smelling that mythical. Come on, man. Wait, come on. No. There it is. We get our first mythical. It's the Calamitous. Not one of my most wanted. I have the Calamitous. I like the Calamitous a lot. He's a beast. He's a damage dealing machine. especially on this alternate form. He absolutely smacks. And I will say that I use him on my main Chimera team as well. He's my main debuffer with this A2 on the Horde of Calamity. Actually keep him in his base form. There's a lot of ways to use this dude, and he's actually really, really solid after the buff. I don't think he's anybody's most wanted mythical, but he doesn't disappoint, I'll say that. So there it is. We get our mythical, but it's the Calamitous, man. You wait all year for these events, and you get the Calamity. You get somebody you already own, you know? Kind of a bummer there, but it is what it is. At least it's a mythical champion. I can stop complaining about none, right? The Calamitous. All right. I feel like I was in the middle of saying something there, but I don't know. Calamitous is cool, man. He was the worst, though, before his buff. So I'm glad they went in and gave him a buff. Yeah, he's a solid champion for sure. All right. Grave Chill Killer, Gorlos Helma. All right, how about one more? You know, how about one more? I'm not going to re-up, so this is it. Morag Bronze Lock, although we will have 5 tomorrow, you know. Maybe they'll save the mythical for that video. I actually did do a building whoever I pull from random Primal Shards video before, and wouldn't you know, I actually pulled the mythical in one of those. I think I've done 2. So that was pretty cool. Maybe it will happen again. Rizkarm. Well, he's kind of bad, but he's interesting. Little rare champion there. Horfy's the Tusk. Scabrius, Mistress of Hymns. Okay, I think I got 10 more left. Rizkim always intrigues me. He's got a little stun on his A1 with a counterattack, but the counterattack can go on anybody that you want. All right, now that I look at it again, he's nothing special. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Last 10, I think. How about a mythical that's not... Oh, we got the nice! We got the nice! I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Did I say that? And Crocat! My throat is killing me. I'm so sorry, guys. And I actually got, I'm leasing out studio space because I'm sick of working from home. I need to get out of the house. So, God, I got like a lawyer's office right up top. And whenever I pull the shards, I know they're like, what the hell is going on down there? What is going on? Anyway, I got him, guys. I got him. I got him. My most wanted mythical. I can't believe today is the day. What is this? The 24th of January 2026, the light has shined on yours truly. The gods of Teleria have bestowed upon me, Mr. Shadow Thief. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, guys. And that's it. That's all my summons. Wow. 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 And I didn't even save 5. I didn't even save 5 shards for tomorrow. It's okay, though. Look at all these juicy. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm in second. Alexios. What the frig, bro? Did you pull 18,000 primal shards, my man? Man, so I can't get those 75 mythicals. Is it just me? I actually haven't looked into the data or whatever. But is it just me, guys? Or is there like no mythical mats available in this contest, man? Like in this whole event? I find it just staggering how little they've been available compared to the Ninja Turtles and Atlas and whatnot. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I don't know. All right, well, hey, we get a skill tome. Honestly, like, on my account, guys, I haven't pulled a new mythical in so long. Mythical champion. So I actually have no issue with mythical skill tomes, right? I have an issue with legendary skill tomes on my account. I'm out. But I have plenty of epics, and I actually have like 20 or something mythicals because it's been so long. Anyway, I want to enjoy this moment with you guys. What I want to do here is I want a 6-star Empower freaking nice the Shadow Thief. What do you say? You can see the $200 donation on the screen right now, by the way. Why am I upgrading Gnarlhorn? I don't know. I'm out of my mind right now. So I got Walking Tombdrang. I get Crocad, who's amazing, by the way. Sanguine Maria as well. And UDK, who I've already empowered. I need to max out Cassandra. That's on my to-do list. But let's be real. Priorities here, Cassandra. Priorities. Nice. Let's go ahead and get this big boy maxed out, fully ascended. Oh, are you kidding me? I need to farm. Luckily, you don't have to farm this that often. Arcane Keep. But golly, I hope I have the resources. I think I do, right? I get exactly the amount. Oh, my word. Okay, let's take nice in. Let's do the, we don't need to do the full upgrade. I just want to share the moment of the awakening with you guys. Sorry. Look at me. I'm going all over the place. Bro, Altar of Souls, it's right there, dude. Here we go. Boom. 6-star. Nice. I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and end this video here. Hopefully y'all had good luck. Now I feel like an idiot complaining, oh yeah, stupid lucky YouTubers. Oh, shut up. And then I'm like, I got so lucky. Damn it. All right, guys, I'm still a hypocrite, and thank you for watching till the end of the entire video. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.